Alright, hey everyone, it's Pig Puncher, and welcome to a brand new video. I know I haven't put anything out for a few days since before Christmas. I know a lot of you guys are probably hungering for that leftist content now that the holidays are here and over. I don't plan on streaming or anything like that until the 1st, and that is because I have made a list of basically resolutions for the new year that I want to tell you guys about in this video. And starting on the 1st, that's going to be when I make these changes or try to stride towards making these changes. And yeah, it's basically it. I'm just going to read off a few of these things that I want to do, a few of these resolutions that I want to do in 2020. And yeah, let's read them. So the first one is something I've been talking about for a while, and that's start reading like legit theory. So I have theory to reinforce a lot of my beliefs. Right now, what I do is I read a lot of stats, I read a lot of studies and whatnot, which is great. However, I am not very versed in leftist theory. I haven't read much. Now, I already hit 15,000 subs, and you guys know what that means. I'm going to be reading the Bread book live on stream, and that's my plan. And that'll be in the next coming weeks, probably the second week of January. And I plan basically every 10,000 subs after that, like when I hit 25 next, to read like another big leftist theory book on stream. I'll do some theory reading off stream, but as for the ones that I do on stream, where I just sit down for a whole stream reading an entire book of or novel or literature of leftist theory, I'll probably do that as sort of like a celebration type thing for every 10,000 subs that I get, starting from 15K. What I also have down here is start debating random chuds that I find on Twitter, Discord, and in my chat instead of banning them when they say dumb shit. So, lately, and by lately I mean like the last 4 or 5 months, I haven't really been debating the people who come into my chat and say dumb shit. I mostly just ban them because I'm just focused on whatever I'm doing and I don't feel like debating them. It's not because I'm afraid to debate them or anything. It's just they don't seem worth it. I feel I've been aiming too much for other YouTubers and targets that are a lot higher up on the totem pole of YouTube popularity than me, which is definitely good. If you want to grow a YouTube channel and you're going to be a political commentator, you want to punch up quite a bit because that's how you get attention from those people's fans, and maybe you bring some of those people in with what you cover, most likely not, but you're going to end up getting more attention, and that's good for you as a YouTuber. But I also feel like I need to sharpen my debate skills. I think I've gotten way better at debating, way better at rhetoric, just better at everything leftism since I started. But I want to do more debating, and that means when I see a chud or a woke scold or anyone I disagree with, a turf, anything, pop into my chat, whether it be on YouTube or Twitch or my website, I'm going to invite them onto the stream to debate, and I want to do this way more. I'm going to try to ban them less, debate them more. And I don't necessarily think I'm going to be able to convince those people, because the people who are in my chat being idiots are usually, they've been sticking around for a while trying to get my attention. They've heard most of my points, but it'll be fun dissecting their arguments and crushing them. I also have here start streaming more often, structured streams that have specific video responses and topics for me to cover. So I want to make my streams from now on, the ones that I do about politics, dedicated to politics, and that's it, and very structured. You may know that what I typically do is I'll name my stream what I plan to cover, then I'll cover it, and make like I'll get like a few usable clips out of it to make into videos for the next couple days, and then I'll just start playing video games. I don't think I want to do that anymore. What I'm going to try to do from now on is check my stream recommendations, which is or video recommendations. It's a channel in my Discord where people can recommend me topics and videos to cover. I'm going to pick maybe 2 to 3, maybe 4 topics to cover for a stream, and I'm going to name the stream those topics, and that's it. And then the stream's going to start. I'm going to cover those topics. I'll read donos, I'll talk to chat, but for the most part, I'll be covering those topics, making those my coverage of those topics into usable video responses, usable videos I can upload to the channel, and then end the stream. And then something that I plan on doing a lot more coming into the new year is when I have free time, when I'm not doing politics, to do dedicated gaming streams or dedicated anything streams. I've been thinking about buying like a Bob Ross paint set and trying to like do a Bob Ross style painting for a stream. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. Stuff like that. Stuff that isn't inherently political, but I'm going to end up talking about politics at some point in it, but mostly the draw is going to be me rather than my political beliefs. And I feel like separating my gaming stuff and my political stuff into different streams that are labeled different streams is better, because then someone who clicks on my political stream isn't going to come in to see, oh, he stopped talking about this political topic an hour ago, now he's just talking about, now he's just playing a video game, then log out and probably not click on another live stream again and watch live, because for all they know, I'm playing a game. So I'm going to try to make it so that the title of my streams, when you click on it, it is what it is. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I want to try to make sure I'm uploading a video every single day. This isn't too hard for me. I've already done it quite a bit over the last, ooh, big neck crack. I've already done it quite a bit over the last few months. It's not hard for me as long as I'm keeping my streaming schedule up and I can, make those thumbnails and edit those videos and have them uploaded. It's not too hard. All right, I have a fair amount of free time doing what I do. So I'm going to try to make sure that I have videos going up every single day at 8 a.m. EST as much as possible. I may miss a few uploads, and if that happens, I really do apologize. I may even miss a few streams, and I do apologize, but I'm going to try to stay pretty consistent. I also have here, I want to try to engage in persuasive rhetoric as often as possible, but not be afraid to get down and dirty with chuds when they act in bad faith. Something that I've found, if you watch my debates, you probably can tell that I go for a pretty chill debate style, I feel like. If I get pissed off enough that I think the person who I'm debating with is just not getting it, I'll start to get more aggressive. But for the most part, I feel like I try to be nice, and I try to explain why I believe what I believe, or why I believe what the person I'm debating with is wrong. And I try to engage in persuasive rhetoric. And I'm going to try to increase my skills at persuasive rhetoric, but I also don't want to shy away from getting down and dirty with the chuds when they are acting in bad faith, because they oftentimes do. A lot of times they'll just come in and they'll troll, right? So I want to get my skills at just fucking with them back for the entertainment of the audience. I want to get that up too. I want to be able to get down and dirty with them, which I usually don't do. I just kind of sit there like, are you okay, bud? Whenever they're like reeing and having a mental breakdown over me not hating brown people enough, I guess. I have another goal here, and this is more about my channel rather than my actual rhetoric. I want to get somewhere between 50,000 subs and 75,000 subs by the end of 2020. I think this is doable. We're already at 15K right now, and my channel's growing pretty fast despite this massive fucking YouTube sub purge that's been happening the last few days. Like, holy shit, YouTube's Christmas present to me, losing 400 subscribers. Regardless, assuming YouTube doesn't start doing sub purges daily or weekly and like taking hundreds of subs from me every single week or day, I think it's definitely doable. We can hit 50,000 to 75,000 subs by the end of 2020 as long as I keep to these other resolutions I put above. And yeah, that's basically it. I want to try to get as close to that silver play button, that 100K silver play button as I can this year. I don't think this year will be it. I think, judging by my current growth, I'll likely get the silver play button. I'll likely hit 100,000 subs closer to middle to early 2021. But regardless, I want to get close this year. I think we can do it. 50K to 75K. Another one, get Twitch partner by TwitchCon 2020. As you guys know, I had my affiliate on my Twitch account removed. I purposefully did this. I asked them to remove it. And my goal in doing this was to make it so I could dual stream to Twitch and YouTube again. What I'm going to try to do is just dual stream all of my streams to Twitch and YouTube, and try to grow an audience on both platforms. Get the people who are on YouTube to come to my Twitch, and get the people on Twitch to come to my YouTube. This just grows my online presence in general, just being on two different platforms. And I'm hoping that by maybe, when does TwitchCon happen? Like, September, maybe? I think it happens in September usually. Yeah, sometime by September, I want to be at a point where if I apply for partner, it is basically unquestionable that they will accept the partner application. I've been qualified for partner for a few months now. I mean, I've averaged well over 75 viewers each stream. I've reached all the other qualifications and everything, but just because you qualified to apply for partner doesn't mean you'll get it, and it's a few weeks of you not being able to stream on any platform other than Twitch before they accept it. And so I want to make sure that if I'm going to be moving exclusively to Twitch, that I am applying for partner, and I'm 100% going to get it. They're 100% going to give it to me. And my goal for by the end of the year is to exclusively stream on Twitch, because that's what happens in your partner. I will try to get a custom contract when I apply for partner. I will try my best to make it so that they at least allow me to stream on YouTube sometimes. Dual streaming would be nice, but I really doubt it. They don't really allow it. It's basically unheard of. I think the only streamer who was ever allowed to do that was Destiny, but his partner contract is fucking ancient. The dude's been a partner with Twitch since it wasn't even called Twitch, so I don't think I'm going to get that kind of treatment, but I'll try. I'll try to see what I can do in terms of custom contract. And this is a big one here. I don't know if I'll be able to achieve this, but I'm going to try my best. Be moved out to California by my 21st birthday. This is going to be expensive. Moving is expensive. Living in California is expensive. Now, thankfully, my girlfriend lives in California, and I'll be living with her, and, we'll be splitting the rent and stuff like that. I don't make a shit ton of money. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I make a fair amount. I make more than minimum wage in my state, which is nice. But it's definitely not enough to afford to live on your own in California. I'm not making, as much money as Vosh, for example, who I'm pretty sure is making the lower end of six figures. That isn't to say that I'm not grateful for, your donations and your subs and everything. That's what keeps me going and able to do these things. But I'm hoping that by the time I turn 21, which will be in July, that I'm making enough that I can easily move out to California and live with my girlfriend, split rent. It'll just be way better. I'll be in a new place where I can dedicate more time to streaming. Better AC, better internet. It'll just be great. All right. California is just, I really hate it here in Florida, so I want to move to California. But that's more of a personal goal. Another big one is I want to do a lot more networking and collaborations in 2020. This means I want to talk to smaller Breadtubers and help them grow. I want to talk to bigger Breadtubers and streamers and content creators and help to help myself grow. One of the first people I'll probably be doing a lot of talking to is Destiny. If you guys don't know, I've talked to him a couple times. I've called into his streams, and I also was on the Big Brain podcast by Mindwaves with him, and we had some good chatting there. It was a good time. I've talked to him a little bit in DMs, and he seems like he's down to have me on his stream anytime. Maybe we'll play some Stardew Valley. Maybe I'll stream it from my end as well. That would be pretty interesting. But I do want to befriend some streamers and just sort of network more. I think it could be a good time. This includes stuff with Vosh and my YouTube streamer, leftist friend group, Cyberwitch Lexi, Conyer, Vosh, Hyena, White Nervosa. I want to do more stuff with them. So me, Vosh, and all of them already have the D&D campaign, but Hyena wants to try to do a podcast with all of us where we occasionally have Vosh on, because Vosh is kind of lazy, doesn't want to do a podcast. Doing a podcast. I want to go on the Big Brain podcast and other leftist podcasts and just Twitch streamer podcasts in general a lot more. I think there's probably a lot to gain from that, and I think it's a good idea. And that's just more of a thing that I want to do to help grow my presence online, network, things like that. Just something I promised myself I want to do. Here's more of a personal, to finish it off, here's more of a personal thing. I went ahead and I bought myself a 6-month membership to the gym that's right around the corner from my apartment. So I'm going to be going there at least 3 times a week from now on. I'm definitely not, I wouldn't say I'm out of shape, but I'm definitely not where I was when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I already have pretty broad shoulders because I was a swimmer in high school. But like I said, because I did so much swimming in high school, I was in really good shape. And so when you're in good shape, it makes you feel good. Your brain, your body, everything. And I imagine it would help me with my streaming motivation, my political debate skills. I just feel like being in shape is probably going to be good for that. So I want to get, like, I want to target somewhere close to like 225 pounds of muscle by the end of the year, or by my birthday, I would say. Maybe. Good idea. I don't know. Either way, more working out. I may do some gym streams. Who knows? That'll be something in the future we could talk about. And yeah, as for New Year's resolutions, I think that's it. I know this video wasn't too long. It wasn't politically related, but I wanted to make it just so you guys know what to expect from me in the coming future. I honestly think 2020 is going to be a great year. I made a joke at the end of 2018, that 2019 was the year of the pig, which it is. 2019 on the Chinese like zodiac is the year of the pig. And I was like, something big. I knew at the end of 2018 that in 2019 something big was going to happen for me. It was going to be the biggest year for me yet. It would be the year of the pig. And sure enough, I multiplied my sub count by 15. You know, ended 2018 at 1,000 subs, ending 2020 at over 15,000 subs. So it may be the year of the rat, I believe. 2020 is the year of the rat. I'm not sure. It may not be the year of the pig in 2020, but regardless, I feel like this is going to be a great year for us. And the reason for that is that I got into politics in Breadtube pretty late into 2020, or 2019. I think I started doing politics in March, and I didn't start doing my live streamed format until April, and I didn't perfect my live stream format until like 4 months ago. So I think 2020 being an entire year of me doing leftist politics and of me just having my formula, having my everything just down and solid, you know, just we've done it. I know what my formula is. I think that's going to be good. Not to mention the new hardware. I have a badass computer. I have a badass microphone, which tell me how you think it works in the chat, by the way, in the comments. Tell me what you think. I have a new webcam that's way better. Lighting, way better. Just everything about my format is way better than it was when I started. So I feel like a whole year dedicated to just me doing what I do, I think it's going to be the best year yet. Better than 2019 for sure. And I appreciate every single one of you who subbed me and supported me. You guys have probably noticed my Fortnite shirt. So the Fortnite shirt I got from my mom for Christmas. I think she remembered at some point, like before I did politics, I really liked Fortnite, so she bought this for me. One of the main reasons I haven't been streaming was because I was out of town for Christmas and for the holidays visiting my parents, which was about as miserable as you can imagine. But yeah, the Fortnite shirt. May not like Fortnite anymore, but I'm still going to wear it because it's a good meme. Other than that, I really can't think of anything I want to address. Those are my New Year's resolutions for this channel, and I appreciate all of you so much. Everyone who's watched, everyone who's, donated, subbed, who follow, people who subbed to me on Patreon, actually. If you don't know, I do have a Patreon. You can support me there, too, if you want to. But yeah, I mean, that's basically everything. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Pig Puncher, out.